Good morning, sunshines. I'm almost already all done with a whole cup of coffee this morning, you guys. I've been up for a while. Somebody's trying to mess with my request review. That just pisses me off. How are you guys doing today? It is Saturday morning. What a beautiful day it's going to be. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I see the underground bunker has a new article out. Danny Masterson is ugly. I don't know why he got so popular. Are we all still sleeping this morning? I'm going to put you down for a second.
On FanDuel Casino,
Hey, good morning, Cricket. How are you doing today? How was work yesterday? Oh, I'm ready for an exciting day. I might even go clean off my desk and put my computer back out at my desk. Do you have today off, Cricket? Oh, yikes. Yeah, I hate that. It's been a crazy week, hasn't it? Oh, you're doing art today? Wow, how nice. Who's LRK? Rika? Good morning, Lakshmi Cool. How are you doing today? Afternoon for you. I'm glad you did find us today. Haven't seen you in a couple of days. Oh, I could have gone back to sleep this morning, but I thought, no, I'll get up. Artwork, Maybe. Yeah, sometimes you wonder if it's a word. Are you? You're working full time right now? Well, that's good. Having a job is nice. Having income is nice. Yeah, my finances like it when I work too. I don't have to worry so much about getting the bills paid. Good morning, Brian. That's okay. Lakshmi figured it out, Cricket. Yep, that's what I think I'm going to do this morning too, is just a little bit of brain work. It was definitely a wild week in the news. I think Brian told me last week that he's been doing Monday through Friday in the mornings. Excuse me. Yep, take the weekends off. Oh, there you go, love. Well, I'll pet your head. Put it over here. There you go. Somebody's jelly that I'm on the computer this morning. Yeah, so Audit and I are going to go on Streets' live later today on his podcast so we can discuss the LAPD stuff. And boy, talk about getting hate from both sides. I'm Can I vent for just a second, you guys? I mean, what an opportunity to talk about LAPD and to just be on a live with Audit and just yeah, really seriously getting hate from both sides. Hey Twyla, good morning. I just, I'm on the No More Kids in Scientology side. I am on the No More Child Brides side. Hey, good morning, Kirby's mom. I am on the No More Scientology Crimes side. That's the side I'm on. And I know everybody that we all talk every morning. Good morning, Twyla again. That's the side we're on. Why do we have to pick a different type of side? Are you on my side or no? Okay, you can lurk and listen, Kirby's mom. But that's the side we're all on. And I absolutely hate the narcissistic behavior. But you know what? There's a lot of people that have left Scientology that have that behavior. because it was bred into them, unfortunately. But I love being passionate. This is a war. This is a war, you guys. It's not, um, and I would love to have a leader. I would love to have somebody come out and say, this is what we all need to do. I would love to jump on somebody's coattails of a good leader, but I can't be side. I'm on no one's side because no one is on my side, little one. Right? Right. There's no, there's no personality sides. I'm never going to be on the side of abuse. Thank you, Kirby's mom, and so much appreciation for that. Yeah, ooh, yuck. Child marriage is gross. You know, I say that, but I got married when I was 17, but it was by choice. And I was graduated. I was graduated from high school by then. But that was because you couldn't tell me I was in love. I was going to do what I was going to do no matter what anybody told me. Right, Kirby's mom. There's no personality sides, just no, you know, I can't support an abuser if I'm fighting against abuse. I agree with that. Thank you, Brian. Thank you. I so appreciate those words. And if Streets wants to support Aaron, well, Streets is stupid about that. And that's we all have we all have good things about us that are great about this movement. And we have some bad things too. Hey, Martha Meringue, good morning. We're not in a cult. You're right. So, I have a mission. No more kids in Scientology. And it's not even a mission, it's a war. I want to stop Scientology crimes. Good morning, Lady Jane Out. And I'm going to do what I need to do with the least amount of collateral damage to do that. Yep. Yep. Serge speaking yesterday was phenomenal. And Lara the day before, that's what we need. They need to hear the truth. Yeah. And there's a lot of big, messy mud pits that you have to wade through. It is messy. That's why it would be so cool and so good to have somebody, you know, and I was thinking and processing this in my head is I don't think it's the same as like when Mark Bunker was the leader at one point. And I'm not saying like he was the leader, but he was kind of like the guiding light, the guiding purpose. And Anonymous was for a while. And Lima was for a while. And I think it's changed. The fight has changed. The war has changed. And we need Kirby's mom exactly. We need Lara, Liz, Nora, Liz, DOA, Streets, uh, the Chicago crew, the East Coast crew, eventually the Florida crew, because they're probably going to be the last to stand. All of it. We need everybody. We are all a bunch of little Davids fighting this frickin' Goliath. And I keep coming back to like the Florida area. You know, when you're in, hey, good morning, Miriam. Yep, Miriam over, you're right. Everybody across the pond, everybody in Australia. We each have different areas of what we need to do. But it's not like where everybody, like those videos of everybody in Florida where they were all protesting on the street, or even in LA. It's not like that anymore. We've got to evolve our methods to make the fight the best. And you know, like the Stephen King books, like where people are driving in the middle of the night and they're like, oh, don't break down here. This is a bad city. This is a bad town. And where all the vampires are sleeping during the day, it's so quiet. And then at night, all this evil comes out. I'm sorry, but that's the way Clearwater reminds me. It's like this sad little quiet town during the day, but there's so much evil just lying behind the closed doors. Thank you, El Sarmento. I appreciate that. And that's what we're fighting. Especially down there in the Florida area, that the evil is just lurking and you can feel it, and it's taken over a whole town, kind of like those old horror novels. So that's probably going to be where that last stand is, because we're going to have to get the stakes out for the vampires. Not to be morbid or anything, but that's probably what's going to happen. But we need to get rid of Scientology as a whole, and it's a huge PR battle. And I keep saying battle, but it's not, it's a war. They think of it as a war, they being Scientology. This is a war against people that are not Scientologists to clear the planet and get rid of psychiatry. Good morning, Power Lies to Paralyze. It is a war to them. And we got to stop thinking of it as just a strategic game, which I'm really, really guilty of. That it's a war. And I know you're just hopping in here, Power Lies. Good morning to you. But am I wrong? I'm not wrong. I want to be nice. But unfortunately, nice doesn't always win in war. You have to be strategic. You have to be concrete. You have to be focused. Yeah. And I don't like that. Good morning, Scientology Geek. Good morning, MD Media. Oh, you're going into the mountains this morning. All right. Enjoy your mountain time. Cricket Cinema, I agree, except for the fact that, how do I put this? If you encourage the good, maybe more good will come out. And there's always hope. If you encourage and push the good, maybe that will overtake any of the negativity. And maybe not. Maybe it won't. But I have high hopes. Scientology Geek, I didn't get onto your channel last night. I'm sorry. I really wanted to. You're right, Power Lies. The lingering internal division is a symptom of the system. It is. And yeah, I got my rose-colored glasses sitting right beside me most of the time. That's okay. I took it as that, Cricket. Sometimes I question myself, so that's okay. I like beat my head against the wall. I just I took I took there was a statement that was said, I can't think of the word for it, that I took issue with. Good morning, Kathy. And it was said, I'll say who said it. It was Aaron who said it. Aaron has some good things about him. He's an excellent marketer. Um, I really dislike a lot of what he stands for, but that's neither here nor there. But what he said the other day was that you need to make this sustainable. No, I don't. I don't want nothing of this to be sustainable. I want to win the war. I want to slay the dragon. I want to kill the beast. I want to win. I, there you go. Now, it's not in spite of or um, at the risk of losing people, because that's where the build people up and encourage people comes. You need to build people up. You need to build their attributes. But this isn't a sustainable thing. I don't want to be in 10 years going, geez, Laura needs to call or Serge needs to call. I want them to end. Yeah, and let's pull people out of that mud. If they want to stay in the mud, stay in the mud. But here's my hand. Come on. Let's get back to the fight. Come on, get out of the pit. Let's fight. No more kids in Scientology. No more child brides. That's what our bus is. Did I miss somebody hopping in? You're blocked. From whose? Aaron's? That's just silly. That's just silly sauce to me. Absolutely silly sauce. I'm just assuming, Aaron. It could be DOA you're talking about, or who, I don't know who else went live last night. Nora went live last night. Why in the world would you block MD Media when MD Media has been busting his ass? Wow. I'm sorry. Matt, you're an important voice in this. In a different movement? Well, we all have baggage, baby. That's why we have the experience, 'cause we have a baggage. Really, I don't even go into his chats anymore. I would if he had, let me rephrase that. When he had that gentleman on last week, can't remember his name, the ex-Scientologist, I listened to that because information is important. And I absolutely adore, love, hate, or like me, I adore Nora as a person. I truly feel she's my little sister. Um, she's a hoot. She drives me crazy. She has some truth about her. She drives me crazy. Hi, Style. Good morning. Um, but she has great information. Hey, Haggis. Good morning. Or how are you feeling? Mm, agree. Agree, Kathy. Hopefully we can hold out hands and get him out of the mud. It's all we can do. Well, maybe that's why they blocked her though, MD. I'm glad you're feeling better, Haggis. At least you're alive this morning. She can be. Yep, she can be, definitely. I agree with you, Lady Jane out. But there again, we all have good and bad about us. Nora's incredible about explaining how things work. She has a great teaching mind. Well, it depends on the subject. That's when I go in. DOA when he has his good channels and his good videos, he can be very informative. Hey, Traveltology. I was wondering where you've been, and I'm hoping everything is okay. Everything is good, Traveltology, and as I said, I hope everything's okay with you. Yeah, I like to learn. I don't like the he said, she said, but I like to learn. I love it when I'm on a channel. Cricket, I love your channels. I love your posts. Brian, I love yours. And Power Lies makes my brain just expand. I have to think. I love it when something makes me think. I don't go on Tori's channel a lot. Well, she's not on a lot anymore anyways. But I like it when she poses questions. Good morning, Mandy Me. Yep. However we fit into the puzzle of this fight. Agreed, Michael. 100%. Yeah, I agree. We need to give them grace. Answer this. Oh. Yeah, and there's a few second generations or third generations that I I absolutely adore, and in a heartbeat I probably would be their family members, their chosen family members. And I give them that grace and I give them that room. Yep, yep, and that's what we need to do. In Power Lies, I did finish watching that video yesterday, and I'm gonna throw out, and I am sorry again. I really didn't mean to trigger you. I was so pissed about it after watching it. And I don't get mad. I can tell you on one hand how many times I've actually really truly been mad in my life, and that just boiled my blood. I'm glad the way she responded to it, though. Oh, the Liz Gale video, Power Lies. Yeah, and Audit ended up having to go home yesterday for an emergency right in the middle of on her way down to City Hall. And that all got squared away, thank God. Yesterday was just a really weird day. I'm ready for some good things. Mm, yeah, Kathy, I mean, it does have a happy ending. You're right. Well, unless they do something stupid that needs to be attacked. But, I mean, something out and out criminal is criminal. But that's different. Yeah, that's the hard one, Michael. And that's one of the ones that I've been dealing with is second gens in this year telling me these second gens are bad, and these second gens telling me these second gens are bad, and that's hard being in the middle of. That's a great question, Michael. I would really like to hear. Good morning, Peter. I would love to hear a second gen's perspective on that. Because you guys fight hard and you don't fight fair. And sometimes you don't fight nice. Mike Rinder had some accountability that he needed to take take. Um, but nobody deserves to be attacked. Hey, Style. Yeah, right. Trying to catch up with everybody is crazy. Ooh, much love to you too. Stay cool, Susan. Good morning, good afternoon to you. Right, because to them, total destruction is winning. What is it? Always attack, never defend. Utterly destroy your opponent. In some cases, yeah, Haggis. Yeah, that's true, Cricket. Public fights invite commentary at the risk of unsolicited advice, human nature. Right, so we need to gear our war to take down their successes. So if their success is PR, if their success is safe pointing, if their success is stats, that's what we need to target. Hmm. Because in the different mindset, in the different frame of mind, Rinder was a hero. inside. He was. But it was because it was coming from a different perspective. You, you're right, Power Lies. The technology is, well, it is until, good morning, me and Taz. Okay, the logical fallacy, I know what you're talking about. But the tech is until they add in their real estate and all of their profits, their multi-billion-dollar asset that they're protecting. So I think you have two different things, the tech and the assets is what they're protecting. And I mean, I've heard many warnings. Audit and I are both under the warning of quit trying to touch their assets because we're going to get spanked. Maybe, but that's the way war goes. Their money and their tech. And I want to be on for you, Style, so let me know if you reschedule or if you're going to be on it too, that's okay. Thank you, me and Taz. Well, it's been a group effort. Let me tell you, we've all been doing that, and it is so cool to see everybody have a voice. I love, love, love that everybody's making their voice heard, whether it's in support of, or on the calls, or just in some nature. I love that. And even if it's, hey, Mona, you're wrong, I don't care. Amy has been superb. She sure has a voice, and she's found her voice. Ah, thank you, Peter. Yeah, I'm kind of nervous about it, but that's okay. As long as I don't pee or poop myself, we're good. Or throw up. Hey, Sandy, good morning. You are 100%. They are not going to go quietly. Thanks, Traveltology. We have been missing you lately. I know you've got your boundaries, which is good. And Kathy, that's the best. Is that We know. I know. Well, they added me, El Sarmento. Hey, Adrian. Hi. Thank you, me and Taz. How's Taz, by the way? We haven't seen any pictures of Taz lately. How are you doing today, Adrian? Aw, thank you, Peter. Yeah, he he's a very smart person, and for as much as all this other riffraff going on, he knows when to pull back. So you're going to be live at 2 p.m. Central Time, which is going to be noon Pacific Time, 3 o'clock Eastern Time. So I'm going to be on it. 3 o'clock Central Time, or 3 o'clock Eastern Time. With lessons on logical fallacies and social media. Very cool. Yep, it's still morning. It's only 9 o'clock in the morning here. And I am so glad Taz got a great checkup. Hey, good day, Buttes. Hi, T. How are you this morning, this afternoon, this evening? How's your day been? Has it been nice and hot there too? Our beautiful, intelligent, wonderful T. Haggis, has Tiggy at least been enjoying Mom being more snuggly? Yeah, I didn't watch that yet, Adrian. I need to. I fell asleep last night. I was so tired. I can't be bothered. The Queen. Tiki hasn't liked you being home? Tiki wants to be outside, that's why. I haven't even really been looking at any of them, and you're in bed today. Hasn't been too bad. Pretty boring. My car won't start. Oh, I hate it when that happens. Tiki hates snuggles. Aw. Yep, I'm gonna have to be on the replay crew for T and Miriam. Let's. Oh goodness, You know what, you guys? I'm gonna confess. I threw my shoulder out again last night. I don't know how I did it. trying to transfer quick. And I hurt my shoulder. Let's see, YouTube. Style 1A. Oh, it's gonna give me a issue. Come on. Really? Yeah, Traveltology I did. I'm just really kind of, yep, I'm just gonna have to let it be good for a couple of days, and but it does hurt. Style 1A, could you please post so that way I can get your... Thank you, Cricket, for putting T's on there. Yep, I need to, really, 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 really. My typing is lacking. There, I'm gonna put hers for later. Let's go back to this one. Thank you, Cricket. From Brian, Monday through Friday. And let's try typing that all again. It's just being a butt. That's okay. That'll give me something to watch this afternoon. I'll go sit in front of my fake fireplace and enjoy some heat coming out. Style Audit 1A. I know that. There we go. What do you mean I'm not subscribed? I got unsubscribed. That just jerks me off when that happens. Hey, Irish Mart. Here is Styles, and she will be on at 3 o'clock Eastern today to discuss logical fallacies. Cubs fundraiser tonight, yep. Yep, I think I was logged in as my Scientology crimes, but I thought I was I was subscribed from both of the accounts from her. Yep, I think Antics of a Mama Squirrel and everybody was putting that one on for if you hit the bell you don't get unsubscribed as much. Yeah, thank you. That's a good thought, T. Yeah, but I thought I was also subscribed on both channels, Peter, so you're gonna be on there tonight too, Brian? Cool, cool. Okay, well we'll definitely keep my eyes open for any changes. Yeah, T, I know you have his contact information, but I'd be more than happy to ask him if you want. But that's a great idea. I can't wait for his new book to get out. I know we're not supposed to be talking about it, but I've been bothering the hell out of him I want to read it so bad. I want to read the Robert Dam one so bad. I can't wait for it to get out in English. I love to read. Y'all, I could read a telephone book and be happy. I love reading. And that is a really, really good book, T. I like his book. Are you Traveltology? Excellent. That's an excellent idea. Yeah, that's a great idea, T. Maybe read some teasers. I like that idea. Yeah, there's some really great insight in that book. His he's got another book, not the Child Resilient one. That one is really great too, but the other one um I well, thank you, AZ, and good morning, AZ. Is his art book. And if you're on some of the airlines, his book is listed as a read on the airlines. It's kind of cool. Thank you, AZ. Okay, I'm gonna stay out of that one then, T. The Iconist. Yes. Thank you very much, Powerlies. That's a really good book. It's it's more of a business book. It's more of a focus your artistic abilities and how you approach things. Some people with ADHD tendencies need to have that. I know I have too. I pre-ordered it too. How are you doing today, AZ? I know. I'm just really, really, really excited about reading that. There's been a couple of books that, I want to read. I've just got a long list of things I need to read. What grade is your son in, T? I know you don't talk much about it, but we all know you have a wee one. Nice. Yeah, I have the book and I've read quite a bit of it, but I haven't. I kind of skip through things a lot when I read. I need to reread it. But T, if you're gonna do the teaser points of it, I'd like that. I have a very ADHD brain. And I didn't even know what ADHD was till I was an adult, and then I'm like, oh yeah, well that's me. Same here, T. But I really I can't listen and write at the same time. Like people are at a conference or in a meeting, and they're listening and they're writing down notes. I can't do that. Either I'm listening or I'm taking notes. So to me, the audio, that way I can rewind, I can re-listen, helps a lot. My poor brain is, for focus, is all messed up. Oh, nice. And then we're going into junior high. You yikes. This is a scary age. But I'm going to pray blessings that he's not going to give you issues. He will be fine, Dee. He'll catch up. His brain will start catching up. Me, it does not, Peter. Yeah, that's what I need to be doing today is cleaning tea. I might I might end up doing that today. I may go in and clean off my desk and set up my computer on my desk. Then you guys can see me in a different view rather than having the door behind me. Right, I understand that, T. I forget to fidget with them too. They become paperweights. Oh, okay, you guys. Well, if I'm gonna get that desk cleaned off, I'm gonna go get that done. Go get me some fluff and buff done so I don't have to run to the emergency later. So that way I don't get scared and have to tinkle right in the middle of the podcast. And get ready for, I'm gonna watch T and Miriam's interview and get ready for style audits. It's like writing lesson and being organized. Yeah. But what's funny was my husband is a list maker, and for Christmas we used to get him legal pads because he just made lists for everything. And I keep my list up here, so I'd always pick on him about having to write everything down. Oh, okay, you guys. Much love to you. Thank you. Thank you for letting me vent this morning. Thank you for letting me just throw up my words here. I do appreciate it. And we will see you guys in a couple of hours.